The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, Longman Simplified English Series, read by Metavi Simmons. Chapter 1, Full of Mischief. Tom! No answer. Tom! cried Aunt Polly again. No answer. I wonder where that boy's gone. Tom! The old lady put her spectacles down on her nose and looked over them about the room. Then she put them up and looked under them. She seldom or never looked through them for so small a thing as a boy. She seemed puzzled for a moment and said, "Well, if I catch you, I—" She did not finish, for by this time she was bending down and pushing the sweeping brush under the bed. She disturbed nothing but the cat. Then she went to the open door and looked out in the garden. Tom was not in sight. "Tom!" she shouted. There was a slight noise behind her, and she turned just in time to seize a small boy and prevent him from running away. "What have you been doing in that cupboard?" "Nothing." "Nothing? Look at your hands and look at your mouth. What is that stuff?" "I don't know, Aunt." "Well, I know. It is jam. I've told you 40 times that if you touch the jam, I'll skin you. Hand me the stick." The blow was about to fall. "Hey, look behind you, Aunt." The old lady whirled round and snatched her skirt out of danger. The boy fled and disappeared over the high fence of the garden. His aunt stood surprised for a moment and then gave a gentle laugh. "Hang the boy! Can't I even learn anything? Hasn't he played that trick before?" "He's full of mischief, but he's my oldest sister's boy, poor thing, and I hate whipping him. Every time I hit him, but my old heart almost breaks, and every time I forgive him, my conscience blames me. He'll stay away from school this afternoon, and I will oblige to punish him by making him work tomorrow. It's cruel to make him work on a Saturday, when all the boys are having a holiday, but he has worked more than anything, and I must do my duty toward the child, or I spoil his character." Tom did stay away from school, and he had a very good time. He returned just in time to help him, the small servant boy, to saw and split the next day's firewood. Before supper, Tom's younger brother, or rather stepbrother, Sidney, had already finished his part of the work, for he was a quiet boy and had no adventurous, troublesome ways. While Tom was eating his supper and stealing sugar every time he had an opportunity, Aunt Polly was wondering whether Tom had disobeyed her and had been to the river. She had sewn up his shirt at the neck in order to prevent him from taking it off and swimming. Tom, it was quite warm in school, wasn't it? Didn't you want to go swimming? No, Aunt. Well, not much. Come here, show me your collar. Tom opened his coat. The neckband of his shirt was cruelly sewn. Well, you may go out and play. I was sure that you had stayed away from school and been swimming. I thought you saw his collar with white thread, said Sydney. Now it's black. Why I did so? It was white thread. Tom! But Tom did not wait for the red. As he went out, he said, Sid, I'll give you a beating for that. In a safe place, Tom examined two needles which were stuck in his coat. One needle had white thread wound round it and the other had black. She wouldn't have noticed it, but for Sid, hang it sometimes. She saw it with white and sometimes she saw it with black. I can't remember which her used. I wish she would stick to one color, but I will make Sid suffer for that. Within 2 minutes, he had forgotten all his trouble. A stranger was standing before him, a boy a little bigger than himself. A stranger of any age, male or female, was an object of curiosity in the poor little village of St. Petersburg. This boy was well dressed too well dressed on a weekday. Tom stared scornfully and at the stranger's fine clothes, which seemed to make his own appear worn out. Neither boy spoke. Finally, Tom said, I can beat you. I'd like to see you try it. Well, I can do it. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. I can. You can't. Can't. An uncomfortable pause followed. Then Tom drew the line in the dust with his big toe and said, You dance step over that. If you do, I'll beat you till you can't stand up. The new boy at one step over the line and say, "Now let me see you do it." "You had better careful." "Well, you say you'll do it. But don't you do it?" "For 2 coins, I will do it." The new boy took 2 coins out of his pocket and held them out scornfully. Tom struck them to the ground. In an instant, both boys were rolling in the dirt, fighting like cats. For a few minutes, their tone at each other's hair and clothes, hit and scratched each other's nose, and covered themselves with dirt and glory. At last, through the dust of battle, Tom appeared sitting on the new boy and striking him when with his foot. "Say that you have enough," said Tom. The boy only struggled to free him. "Say enough!" The hitting went on. Finally, the stranger gasped, "Enough!" Tom let him get up and say, "Now that will teach you." The new boy went off, brushing the dust from his clothes, occasionally looking back and threatening. What he would do to Tom to next time he met them, Tom replied with insults. As soon as Tom's back was turned, the new boy snatched up a stone, threw it, and hit Tom between the shoulders. The shoulders. Then he ran like a deer. Tom says the traitors home and thirst for out where he lived. He then held a position at the gates of sometimes, daring the enemy to come outside, but the enemy only made face at him through the window. And revealed at last the enemy's murder appeared and called Tom a Vincent's impolite child and ordered them to go away. Tom got home late at night, and when his aunt saw the state of his clothes, she became more determined than ever to make him work hard during the holiday on Saturdays.